right, Kriti, you can go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Kriti and I'm currently pursuing bachelor's in psychology from Delhi University. My overall experience of this workshop was great because I, rather than learning the techniques, I also get to have the practical exposure. And the best thing about Ichars is that they make sure that each and every person is attending and participating. So and they also take our emergency into the consideration. Earlier I had to back out because of some family emergency, so they took that into consideration and they get me into the next batch. So I enjoyed this workshop thoroughly. The key takeaways that I have for today's workshop is that I got to know basically how to deal with anxiety, and there are techniques that I have learned which I believe that I can even use it on people with whom I can help with like basic stress. So these are the major takeaways for the workshop. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kriti. Who's going next? Who is going next?
I can go next.
Okay, 1 second. Let me pin you on the screen then. All right. You can go ahead.
Okay, so hi, my name is Basira Shah, and I have just recently completed my master's in clinical psychology. And now I'm just in a process of learning where I can learn a lot of things about my field and then I can implement it into my practice. So while I was searching on the internet that what are the organizations that can provide me help with, so I came to know about Ichars, and I basically am interested in hypnotherapy course, but I just went through the sites to just check what are the courses they offer and everything, and there I saw that they do have an internship which is which is also free of cost. So I joined in that internship first. My experience with the internship was amazing, and then I came to this course, anxiety counseling course, and here also the experience was great. I have done my bachelor's as well as I have done my master's, but I have never learned about these techniques in my college, and not even in my other internships. So this is the only platform which has given me experience to all these techniques. They have given me a theoretical knowledge as well as a practical knowledge where they have taught me how do we practically do it, like and the best part was that there was a supervision also from their end when we were doing it with our teammates. So that was great, and I hope that I'm also able to implement all of these techniques in my work. So and I thank Ichars for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this course. Thank you.
Thank you, Basila. Who's going next?
I could go next. Okay, please go.
Who's going? Christine or Anugrah?
Okay, it can be Christine.
Okay, Christine, I'll pin you on the screen then. You can go ahead, Christine.
Hello everyone, I'm Christine. I'm currently pursuing my master's in counseling psychology, and recently did my internship with Ichars. It was about eclectic counseling, where I have learned a few techniques. But with this anxiety counseling workshop, I have gained more insight into the techniques and more practical exposure. Since there was a supervised, there was a supervision, we had help when we were stuck, and it was really nice gaining better understanding of techniques and how the client feels and how we can help the client to understand their problems, like related to anxiety. It was overall a wonderful experience, and thank you, IHRs, and thank you, Ms. Parma and Divya ma'am.
Lovely. What would be your takeaway, Christine, from the entire course? Any particular process or technique that you kind of,
Ma'am, throughout the sessions, I have learned techniques that I can also use with myself and with the clients as well. So I feel unless and until you have you are self-aware of yourself, you can't treat your clients. So especially with anxiety, when they are talking about some things, there might be things that can trigger you. So unless and until you have understanding of yourself, you can't deal with your clients.
all right. Okay, thank you so much, Christine. Anugrah, would you be going next? All right, you can go.
So my name is Anugrah Edmonds and I'm a counseling psychologist. I've been practicing for the past 3 years. So how this has helped me is that even though I was familiar with a lot of things that we have done, and because I have done hypnotherapy and NLP, and also in our counseling master's syllabus, a lot of things are covered. But what I found very unique in this particular course was that it is very structured, and it is very objective, and it is very to the point, and the way the whole thing goes in a flow, and the way the whole thing is structured, even to the point of giving you a proper session flow, like a whole module as to how the whole process has to be conducted. This is something which I found very unique over here, because in other places where I have experienced, they will teach you the technique and it is kind of up to you how and when you use it. But the structure and the flow that it goes over here, I really appreciate it. I like the objectivity and the very crisp nature of conducting the whole thing. So it makes it very comprehensive to, and very applicable with every client. So it is very handy tool for a therapist. Like, it makes it very handy for a therapist to implement this whole process.
Any particular takeaway?
The takeaway that I personally feel, that I got some personal insights also. So yesterday, when something you were mentioning, it's something very clicked, like an insight which I have been struggling with for a long time. So there was this insight in the manner in which you were questioning me, and sometimes we all therapists also need it, I feel. So you were questioning me about a certain thing, and something just clicked, and I have kind of been wondering about it since yesterday, and it has really helped me in my personal life, definitely.
All right, thank you. You can go ahead.
Yeah, hi, I'm Seema Dhingra. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and an NLP coach. I also do a lot of holistic healing. And I had been looking for a course to kind of help me and add on to whatever I knew. And when I was searching on the internet, I found Ichars. This is the first workshop or the first interaction that I've had with them. And it has been very good. Really like the course. It was very informative, very structured, the way each point was explained, and the way we had practical demos, and the way we worked on ourselves. So it was very well planned out. And my major takeaway is that I am going to work on myself also with it, as well as I'll be able to help my clients also figure out, especially the triggers, identifying them and then working on them. So thank you so much.
Thank you.